I speak through bright eyes and styled hair, yet where it comes from is dark and dangerous. On the outside, I'm cuckoos and butterflies, and though I show it only for a second at a time, I got hazard sides, blinking barbed wires around the gateway, landmines and tripwires, arms guarded by guard, locked up tighter than Fort Knox. Though some might get in, none are let out. Welcome to Hotel Transylvania. Nothing said this deep can ever be filled, and I cannot shove it out. But no one there can hear me shout, though they feel what I feel and they hear what I hear. They cannot find me through the mist. I turn on my heel. Please notice me this time, I wish. Just rub it 3 times. That's how it works, right? Those wishes only come true in fairy tales. Genies don't exist. I remember thinking, in a room, bald in a chair, blaring Hollywood Undead. Out of a lash of anger, I grabbed a blue pen and a notebook. The brain was not always the way that it is now, and over the course of 9 months, I forced myself to become quote-unquote smart, and through my depression and anger, reality burst out. Through this indestructible wall, it hit me like Bankai, and it was as if Tosin, for the first time, traded eyes with me, and I could truly see. What I saw was tragedy. It changed the way that I see things. The exact moment I noticed the world wasn't gumdrops and ice cream, that's when I panicked. No one ever said the real world is hard, so I shut myself back inside Fort Knox, and now my refusal for depression has triggered my imagination and my delusions, along with the demons that made them, and the brain that made the demons, along with fear. The fear of that door, the door that keeps the world out. This 12-year-old inside of me is frozen with fear, eternally screaming out for volunteers to fill the vacancy inside of him. I, doing nothing inside these walls, just building up my tally. This room I'm trapped in has no corners for me to cower in, just walls for me to back up to. And now, though I normally don't write from personal experience, this one mostly is. And even though I don't see myself depressed now, I used to. Which, if I'm not now, that leaves with only one question. When do I get out of the abyss? This room of terror, this pit of mocking hands. When do I climb out of this room of despair?